So,
one more time.
okay.
Pray for new people. Look for the unknown. Be the first to reach out. Do it with enthusiasm. Hi, my name is. Listen for the name. Repeat it more than
twice. Okay.
Introduce one to another. Tell people you appreciate them. Tell people they are missed. And share your praises and prayer requests. The reason you do that is because it moves the church up to a different level where people are communicating more on what's going on in their lives.
So it gives an opportunity for them to say what's going right or what they need help with.
Yes.
With how they, because that's really connecting the heart.
Right.
Which is more than a name.
Yes.
You're probing into a relationship that says, I care. I care about what's going on in
You
your
don't
life.
know how many people I've asked to pray for me for this hour.
Well, good.
And that's what I do. And because I do that, people now come to me with their prayer requests. And that's what you want to do, is to form a bond with each other on the need level in your church.
Yeah.
And see the Lord act.
Yeah. For some time, I wonder, why do people pray? Are we informing God of something? Of course not. Are we providing some, are we the ones to make it happen? No, He's the one to make it happen. God doesn't need us. He's fully self-sufficient. But it's quite amazing to me that because of His love, that He has chosen to work through people and say, I'm going to hold off until you ask, because I want you to be a part of that process. You ask, now you release me to be able to do what I want to do all along. That's why we pray. Because He wants us to be engaged in that process. He cares about people. He wants us to care about people.
Right.
When we pray, that says, hey, I care. And now we're partnering with Him in a way that is on a higher level. It's a level of love.
And it builds your faith and it builds my faith when we share with each other and see God answer.
So let's walk it through one more time here.
Okay.
I'm going to let you be the vocal part because I'm going to get it wrong.
I noticed you dropped off the wagon here.
How smart of me. Okay.
Pray for new people. Look for the unknown. Be the first to reach out. Do it with that stuff, enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. I got the.
Hi, my name is. Listen for the name. Repeat it more than twice. Introduce one to another. Tell people you appreciate them. Tell people they are missed.
Okay.
And share your praises and prayer requests.
That's great.
The 11 actions that build a brand new church.
And those simple little actions will help us to remember each of those steps to take us from not knowing each other at all to the point where we've engaged, we know their name, and we know a little bit about them, we know that we care, and that they can connect with us.
Yes.
And beyond that, you can connect them with others also. So they you expand the circle.
That's right. That's right.
That's healthy human relations, part of relationship. And you're doing a very important part of that. So thank you for taking that initiative, learning how, modeling how for the rest of us, and help us to be able to make our community a little warmer, where we care about each other.
Can I take it to another step? It's not another action here.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about
safe.
it. But my desire next is to take this into business. I've realized, and I think you realize this too, we have allowed ourselves to become a number. We walk into a business, they are friendly to us, they take our order and say, you're 362. You're not a person, you're 362. And so you go sit down, then pretty soon they call your number, 362, just like in prison. And I want to change it from a friendly place to a friend's place. So when you come into the restaurant, they introduce themselves. Hi, I'm Shirley, and I give my name. And from then on, I am Rich to that person. Rich will have your order in just a few minutes. When they make the order, they call Rich, or they deliver it to Rich.
Oh, okay.
And you become a person. And you teach this clerk how to remember names. So the next time I walk into that restaurant, hi Rich, how are you doing? And that's my next goal, my expansion, my next expansion. I want to make Vancouver a more friend place.
Yes.
We've accepted friendliness and gotten a number. I want us to be friends and become a person.
That's great. So if you're at a fast food restaurant and they can say, you're 362, you can say, give me that ticket for a minute. Take your pen and put on David. Okay. When you call, don't call the number, call David. And you're
Right.
helping them to, so that initiative, you're helping
And
them.
I think that the numbers they give you and put on your table so they can bring out the food, they should be writing your name on that. Not a
All right.
number.
Always keep a little piece of paper in your pocket. Write your name on there and fold that over your number and then make sure you connect on the other side and you're helping them to be more friends with you.
Because you can, you can walk into a restaurant. There, I have a restaurant I enjoy. I can be there 15 times, and they still don't know my name. They still don't recognize that I've been there before. Because I may be dealing with 4 or 5 different cashiers. I say, have the same cashier. Teach them how to remember names.
Sure.
She'll become famous because they, wow, you know everybody's name. And I feel like a real person. What results is I come back more often. I talk about your restaurant more. I bring in my friends more into your restaurant because I'm a person in your restaurant.
You've been the leader, the model here of how to connect with people, but you remind me that we can also take an active role and when we don't come across someone like you. We come across someone that they introduce their name and they don't expect us to share our name. You go to a restaurant, hi, I'm Becky, I'll be your server today.
Yes.
You say, Becky, I'm David. Nice to meet you. So that we can also connect there. So they feel like
Yes.
they're not just, it's not just work, and we become more than a customer. We become
Right.
a little bit closer so that we can help to network and connect with each other that way.
Yes.
So that is a two-way street, and we can all learn a little bit more how to connect together and take the initiative and help them to remember our name and maybe some little positive thing we can say to make them feel like, hey, this is fun. This is I like serving people, and I'm working with an individual here who cares, who notices. So that might be a little game we can play just simply to make it more fun to engage with people so that we can know that they're working with an individual who
Yes.
cares about them and practice a mutual name remembrance and a little bit more about each other,
Name equals friend equals influence.
which means a little more healthy relationship, a little more warmth,
Right.
a little more friendly community.
Yes. Yes.
Great. Any last tips?
You've drained me dry.
Yeah, well, it's been a good well to plumb and to draw from. You've done a very good thing. Thank you for sharing the tips. Thank you for continuing to model that, for continuing your track record. You're not done with this process. You're still continuing to engage with people, and you're helping to make our little corner of the world a little warmer. So
Thank you.
Sir, for that. I'll
Thank
shake your
you.
hand, make that eye contact. Oh yeah, okay, we're connected.
Great. Thank you,
I
Dave.
guess that wraps it up.